Coming up on this edition of Southwest TV News. Saskatchewan Parks is currently preparing an updated plan for the Saskatchewan Landing Provincial Park and asking for your feedback. Over the next several months, athletes from across the province will be hitting the pool, trying to earn one of 4 spots on Team Saskatchewan. As many concentrate on winter sports this time of the year, the Redneck Betties are busy training for the upcoming roller derby season. Thanks for joining us here today. Saskatchewan Parks is asking for your feedback as it plans out the future of the Saskatchewan Landing Provincial Park. We have more in today's top story. Planning for the future at Saskatchewan's provincial parks is a continual process, and keeping up-to-date management and development plans is part of that strategy. Saskatchewan Parks is currently preparing an updated plan for the Saskatchewan Landing Provincial Park and asking for your feedback. According to the province, the current plans for this park date back to 1990, and as the usage increases year over year, changes need to be made in certain areas of the park.
Sask Landing has a specific challenge in its layout, in that it's divided into 4 quadrants by the river and the highway. So that poses a planning challenge that separates some of the uses. The visitor and interpretive center is sort of kitty corner to the camping, so that separates our campers from the visitation center. We would like to expand or improve the day use area around the main beach because we're seeing an increased use of our day use areas around many of our parks throughout the province. And we would like to, at Sask Landing, we would like to improve upon the group camping area and make that a better space.
He further states that once the data is all collected from the online survey, the information will become a public document and help in future planning for the park, for use by park management and local advisory committees.
And it's used in the capital budget process to assist with any upgrades that might occur within the park. It helps with park staff to plan for long-range initiatives such as ecosystem management or infrastructure management within the park, but also specific initiatives that might happen within the park, such as playground expansion or campground expansion.
You are encouraged to view the draft management and development plan for the Saskatchewan Landing Provincial Park and submit your feedback by February 10th through the Parks, Culture and Sport website. Approximately 198,000 visitors pass through the Saskatchewan Landing Provincial Park gate each year. Athletes from across the province are hoping to make a spot on Team Saskatchewan as they make their way towards the Western Canada Summer Games. We have more in this report. Over the next several months, athletes from across the province will be hitting the pool, trying to earn one of 4 spots on Team Saskatchewan. The Swift Current branch of Special Olympics recently held a swim meet with 29 competitors from across Saskatchewan and 3 from Manitoba traveling in for the one-day event. Jackie Powell of Swift Current is the local swim coach and also serves on Team Saskatchewan as a coach as well, and says this is just one of several meets before the 2015 team is finalized.
They swam very well, a lot of best times and a lot of stroke improvement and that kind of thing, so it's coming along. This is really the first meet that for most of the swimmers in the province, so it was a good look to see what where we're at sitting, and we've got another meet coming up in March in Regina.
And as the swimmers vie for a spot at the Western Canada Summer Games in August, Powell will also be busy working alongside a number of athletes in her role as coach for Team Canada, as swimmers like Michael Chang of Regina travel to the World Competition in LA in July.
I've been to Shanghai, I've been to Athens, Greece. I'll do some more training and get my own personal best time.
Following the March swim meet in Regina, 4 athletes will be selected to represent Team Saskatchewan at the Western Canada Games set for Wood Buffalo National Park in Alberta.
Thanks, my dear. everybody! And the Olympic flag, the Crown Olympic!
What is it that makes someone the very best at what they do? Is it knowledge? Perhaps determination? For entrepreneur Kevin Murray, the answer is pretty clear.
I'm the best at what I do because of the love of it. I really actually love doing it and looking at the customer when they come in after and going, this can't be my vehicle.
As the owner of Kevin's Ultimate Car Detail, making people happy is his specialty. With over 25 years in the business, Kevin says he wanted to provide the same level of service you'd expect in a larger center, but right here in Swift Current, Saskatchewan. More than just cleaning cars, Kevin provides a number of specialty services that help restore vehicles to their original condition. These before and after images show how even the shiniest of cars can have their luster taken to a whole new level, using a process known as clay bar that strips away the environmental contaminants from the clear coat, and special polishes Kevin says he's perfected over the years. But as you'd expect, it doesn't stop there. Kevin can clean the dirtiest of upholsteries using his patented steam technology, and even fix minor scratches that ordinarily require work from a body shop.
Yeah, there's a nest there.
Using this special camera, Kevin goes the extra mile on one of the toughest jobs for any car detailer: mice removal.
The big thing is deer mice hantavirus. We have to be very careful on that. Basically what we're looking at is stripping the whole vehicle interior, removing the carpets, removing the seat, removing the headliner, checking in all the nooks and crannies. With the steamer with the mouse truck, what we can do is we can actually go and use 352 degrees worth of steam inside the air vents to clean out the bacteria. So when we're done going through there, it's basically sanitized like a hospital.
In business for over a year, Kevin says he couldn't be happier doing what he loves. And with the addition of the right staff, he has hopes for expanding the business in the near future. Kevin credits the financial assistance as well as the small business training offered through Community Futures Southwest for helping make his dream come true.
Well, if it wasn't for Community Futures, I wouldn't be here, really. That gave me the opportunity to open the door to be in here, was Community Futures. And that really helped.
Like any true artist, Kevin sees his work as a calling. It's really not about cleaning cars, but being passionate about what you do and the smile you put on someone's face for a job well done.
Community Futures Southwest helps business owners with financing and business training, making dreams become a reality. Contact their office today. Another exciting season of roller derby is on the horizon, and the Redneck Betties will be back on the circuit, this time with a new lineup. As many concentrate on winter sports this time of the year, the Redneck Betties are busy training for the upcoming roller derby season. Now into their fifth year, the Betties are busy with a range of skating and cross-training sessions, conditioning their bodies and honing their skills for another round on the circuit. Dean Vic Vega Tolles is back for his third year as coach and says the Betties will have only one team this season, following a number of vets retiring and injuries overall.
I think I sat in kind of like 13 or 14 girls that have, for one reason or another not coming back, and I think 8 of those were Betties. So we're going to see a lot of the Veronicas step up, and we knew this was coming. The writing was on the wall, so we've been trying to prepare for that so that when it did happen, we were hoping it would happen a bit more scattered, but we're ready. And so now we've seen a lot of teams that collapse when they lose that many girls. We're still going. We've got some girls that are playing their second year, a couple that are in first year, and they'll be ready. So it's very exciting that you'll see different faces, but it'll still be a pretty high level of derby.
Meanwhile, a new face behind the bench is veteran Betty Jordan Catcher, who's looking forward to her new role with the team this season.
I've got quite a few years of just instructional technique, like instructing and different coaching. I was a sail coach and a wrestling coach, And so this is kind of, and a biathlon coach. So it's all kind of the same thing, just a different pile of something that I've been passionate about for years. So.
And with a shortened season encompassing only 3 home bouts and 1 exhibition game in Gull Lake, Joel says the Betties will give it their best shot to remain strong in the league standings again this year.
You know, I don't want to win with girls that no one expects us to win with because they don't know them. You know, when you come to the first bout, there'll be some different faces out there. And, you know, some of your fan favorites won't be there, but you're going to have some new fan favorites awfully quick. So we're playing some interesting games. We're going down to the States twice. We're playing a tournament down in Billings, which we have no idea what we're getting into. I think we're going to be one of the better teams down there, but until you get to the States, you know, their B level is different, you know, so it's going to be a blast this season coming up.
The season home opener for the Redneck Betties is set for April 25th at the iPlex, hosting Kindersley. Well, this brings to a close another edition of Southwest TV News, reporting the stories that matter to you. We always welcome your news tips. You can always reach us here by phone at our studio or by email to contact us at southwesttvnews.com. Also, be sure to join us daily online for the latest news from across Southwest Saskatchewan and so much more at MyLocalTV.ca. And be sure to follow us on a range of social media. Thanks for joining us here today. I'm Carol Andrews.